with his new teammates before we shut him down. If there was an injury that had to be something that was pertinent, you had to take care of now, they wouldn't have let him play in any games. They would have done it initially. He could play. That's something that he could have waited to the offseason to do. They're just trying to tank, and that's why he's out, because he was going to help them win games.
100.
I expect Laurie Marketing to come down with something pretty soon, where he's going to get shut down. And with the Grizzlies, with Ja, I know they say that he's going to be out 2 more weeks at least, that he's still experiencing discomfort. They say he's going to play at some point. I would still be surprised if we saw Ja again this year. I think they're just playing this stuff out, stringing it along. Eventually, when 2 weeks come, they're going to say he's still not ready. I don't think Zach Eady's going to play anymore this year. And because they want to lose games, man. And right now, I mean, that's what they should be doing.
Are they also doing this just to kind of keep the fan base, the ones that are extra salty, a little bit salty, so they don't fall back in love if they see Ja go out there and drop 50 on someone's face?
Yeah, I think it's mind games. I mean, you string it along, that keeps the fan base at bay, because if you announce it now, that just kind of depresses things even more, and you might lose some ticket sales, especially single game, or people purchasing single game tickets for the rest of the season. That would kind of go down the drain a little bit. So I would still be surprised if you see him. But yeah, man, 2 tanking teams tomorrow night. I think the Grizzlies 6.5 point favorite. I think maybe the last time I watched.
I think it was 4 when I looked at it this morning. I could be wrong. I can pull it up quick. Trust me.
But yeah, man, a lot of tanking going on.
One thing I can get to quick. 4.5. Total is 241.5.
This draft is tremendous. I mean, I like when the people say they're one of the best ever, man. That's not an exaggeration at all. Because I'm a person that really dives into the draft. And it's so much talent in this draft. It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because I want to ask you a question. It was posed last night after the game, one of those channels, or might be right after the game, when Arkansas and Alabama were playing last night. That game was awesome. And you saw Darius Acup Jr. go off for 49 frickin' points.
All in.
And,
get him on Bill, man.
I wanted to ask you this, because one of the comments was, that's the best guard John Calipari's ever coached. And I said to myself, hold the bleep up. Because we're going to talk about this at 12 o'clock with Ham, this story, and with Darren and all of our listeners and people at the Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line, where life's too short for ordinary jewelry, 901-360-8255. First thing I thought was Derrick Rose.
SGA.
Second was SGA. Third was John Wall.
John Wall.
Fourth is Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. Brandon Knight.
Booker.
Wagner back in the day.
Eric Bledsoe.
Juan Wagner.
Tyreek Evans.
Yeah. Antonio
Tyrese Maxey.
We gonna keep it.
Look at Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey and Emmanuel quickly. They both getting 20.
Don't be disrespectful.
Man, he's had some guards, man.
Yeah, I won't diss it, but
Rondo.
Rondo was tubby.
Rondo was tubby, yeah.
Good shot though.
Those Harrison twins.
I'm trying to remember.
I mean, we pretty much were.
Yeah, I think we got the list. I think.
I mean, Rajon only played for everybody and their grandmother when he got the
We ain't
league.
gonna go back to UMass and get Carmelo, Travieso, and Nigga Padilla.
Oh, he's taking it way back now. But yeah, man, he's coached some guards. I mean, he's pretty much always had a big time guard. That's a interesting question. I don't know if I love Acup. I think he. I mean, they still have guys like Fleming and Michael Brown going ahead of him.
Both of them are amazing.
I love both of them. But
what about Arenas' kid? USC got their butt kicked last night by Illinois. Man, it was just such a beat down. But I've been told by you, I haven't seen him play. I didn't watch that.
He got that kind of game.
He got that kind of game.
He probably won't be coming out.
I don't think he's coming out though. If he was coming out, he'd probably be in my top 5 if he was coming out. I mean, he's that talented. But I think he's probably going to come back for another year. But man, this draft, I mean, he could go number 1 next year. Yeah. I think he'd be in the conversation if he comes out next year and he goes back another year. But yeah, man, the guards in this draft, I mean, you got Acup, you got Fleming, you got Fallon from Alabama. I mean, you got
Phylon.
Yeah, Phylon.
Spitfire.
Yeah. They couldn't keep dude at the lane at all.
No, man, he's just at will, man. Just God, man, that score, man, it's like an NBA score, man. That's crazy. You don't even in double overtime, you don't see a score like that in college. That was some offense there in that game last night. But A-Cup, man, just and Calipari said he was in a boot 2 days ago.
Well, that's what is so impressive to me because that just shows he's tough.
Yeah,
like he wants to hoop.
In the
people want to knock him, talking about he's too small, and I don't understand that. I mean, you watching him like he's getting it done. I mean, he's 6'3". And then you saw him standing next to AI. He was at least like I would say an inch or two taller than AI. I mean, when you can shoot like that, I mean, it's not like he's like the problem that Ja has that he can't shoot. And then he has to go in the lane and attack the basket. I mean,
he can shoot.
Jump shot is real. I mean that's one of the main things I like about him. The shooting is elite, and another thing about him,
his pace.
He's not even super athletic, but people can't stop him from getting to his spot.
His skill,
which is super impressive to me.
Skill set is up there. It's like where you just said, where Ja can't shoot it like that. We rely on that explosiveness and athleticism with Ja. We were just having this conversation before we got you on, Isaac.
Yeah, I know.
Athleticism versus skill. And nothing wrong with either.
And I wanted to ask you this because, again, I've looked at a few mock drafts. I've listened to the different people. I've watched Kingston Fleming over at Houston, who I absolutely love. Dude's cold-blooded as hell. Michael Brown over in Louisville.
Yeah, he's heating up as of late, too. He's been playing really well.
Man, he dropped 38.
He had a little struggles, but he's been
at the beginning,
really
yeah.
They had 29 the other night.
But I also,
yeah.
it just also, like, listen to Pat Kelsey talk about it. The kid just is learning. When they were trying to interview at halftime, and him and Pat are still going over that last play, and they're still coaching stuff. I'm just saying, like, he seems like one of the hungrier guards who, when his stroke gets hot, it's NBA too. What is that game we used to play where you're like, you're on fire? NBA Jams, man. He gets on fire, so I really like him. Plus, I like his size. Like, he might be a full almost 6'6". You know? Yeah,
and think about it, man. I like those guys out of Houston because most of those guys weren't highly recruited. These aren't guys that were looked at like highly. Most of those guys come out of Houston, they earn it. They get it out of the mud. So I like those players coming out of Houston. I really like what he, like you said, his size. I think that's kind of, if you're going to try to separate him from the other guards, I think his size, I really like that. I mean, you saw that double team he was facing the other night, man. He somehow got out of the field, got the jump shot off, and made it up. This, like I said, man, this draft, if you're anywhere in like the top 8 or 9, man, you're going to get a really, really good player. Like, there's no question. So I think the Grizzlies are in good shape, and they could end up with 2 lottery picks.
I hope so.
Magic, Franz Wagner is out indefinitely right now. They were even struggling with him. So I think there's a very good shot that the Grizzlies get another lottery pick near the bottom of the lottery. So even if it's the bottom of the lottery, they're in the lottery too. You get 2 shots at it. Jumping in that top 4, top 5, man, they could be in tremendous shape, kind of build this thing back up pretty quickly.
Small forwards that can handle the ball that are like 6'9" and can shoot the 3, also get to the rack and slam are also huge in the NBA. Huge. And there's 2 everybody loves. AJ DeBonsta over at BYU might be one of the best ball handling, 3-point shooting. I'll get to the rack and try to dunk it on your face. Like, he's going to be something to contend with. But, man, my man over in Tennessee, Nate ain't no joke, bro.
Yeah, man, I loved him a lot in the beginning, and then I kind of fell off of him. But he's kind of redeemed himself. He's been really good lately, so I'm kind of back on him now, man. I mean, the guy gets the size, man, can really shoot the basketball. He's skilled. A lot of people try to compare him to Zachary Richard-Shea that the Hawks took mistakenly with the number 1 pick, but I think that's selling him short. I mean, he's so much more talented and skilled than Richard-Shea is. He shoots the basketball better as well. Richard-Shea was a questionable 3-point shooter. That was one of his biggest knocks, and that's not the case with Amen. So I'm always kind of skeptical of Rick Barnes and Tennessee players because his players don't tend to pan out using the NBA, but I think Amen could be different. I really, really like his game, man. And because this is just a model what you would expect, prototype small forward in the NBA for his skill set.
Last but not least, if we're going to go with power forwards, it's funny, Duke and North Carolina, I think, probably have the 2 best. Are you Caleb Wilson or Cameron Boozer?
Caleb Wilson, Pascal Siakam. That's what I see. That's kind of what I see in this game at the next level. Cam Boozer, that's number 1 on my list. At the Grizzlies, for the Grizzlies, man. Cam Boozer and Darius A-Cup are my 2 guys, man, right now.
Oh man, I don't even think we talked about A-Cup out of Arkansas because we have talked about it forever. I mean, 49 points.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. With the way, the ease that he did it with.
But I mean, I guess I didn't talk about him with the Grizzlies. Like, that's what I was trying to think. I don't know. It's still weird to think about moving off Ja. Oh, I'm nuts.
Yeah, if they take a point guard, I think that's it. I think you can pretty much bet that they're going to try to move Ja. So we'll see how it plays out, man. But this draft, man, I'm excited for the draft and the Grizzlies' possibilities coming out of it.
Well, do me a favor, Isaac. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me at Isaac _NBA and super active on Twitter. I think anybody that follows me knows that. So check me out.
Hit him up for sure. Hit that follow and get a typing, brother, because he's good. Isaac, be blessed, and I'll always appreciate your time. Have a great one.
Will do, man. Talk to you guys next week.
That's my homie, Isaac Simpson. Man, we've been talking. Me and you a lot of hoops today. Damn.
Y'all made the Tigers sound like the Carolina Panthers when y'all talking about bagging into the playoffs. I wanted to. Isaac was on the road, but I said it sounded like the Panthers. But
before this year.
You know, that losing record, bagging into the playoffs.
They literally bagged in this year.
This ain't the Jet, man. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Y'all do me a favor, don't touch the guy. We got such great hardwood. I'll tell you a story about how old I was when I found out who invented eyelashes. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Do you want a greener, more weed-free lawn? If you're like me, you can't stand the sight of dandelions, clover, or especially crabgrass. Hi, I'm Brandon Hawley, president of Lawn Solutions. We are your locally owned and operated weed control and fertilization company. We are also experts in disease and insect control on your lawn and landscape. Our uniformed technicians are full-time, year-round licensed and certified by the state of Tennessee. Lawn Solutions' personalized service is far more superior to that of national companies that promise but simply cannot deliver. We return phone calls, we keep appointments, and we want your business. What we will not do is bother you with endless phone calls or junk mail. Lawn Solutions will not sell you something your lawn doesn't need. If you're looking for a local lawn care company to kill your weeds and feed your grass, then Lawn Solutions is the finest. Call us at 867-5626. That's 867-5626. Or go online at lawnsolutionsinc.net. From our family to yours, we want to thank you for your business.
Drivers wanted, drivers wanted. If you're looking for a new ride, we Gossett at Gossett Volkswagen on the pike. How about sporty 2026 Jetta S, $277 a month? We Gossett. 2026 Taos S is only $327 a month. $327 a month for Taos S. How about Tiguan S at only $355 a month? We Gossett. $355 a month for Tiguan S. You want a new ride? We got you covered at Gossett Volkswagen on the pike. Remember, it's not a new ride if it's not from Gossett, so get to Gossett Volkswagen today, 1875 Covington Pike, or online, GossettVWMemphis.com.
If you want it, we Gossett at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 36-month lease, Jetta SM104-280, MSRP 26,426, Taos SMO6162, MSRP 27,011, Jetta TMW 5137, MSRP 25,820, Taos STM108-191, MSRP 29,101, Tiguan TMO 14510, MSRP 32,585, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, excludes tax on license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends 2/28/26, dealer stock only.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% natural spring water with free delivery and setup, dependable service, and no long-term contracts. What an easy choice. Call Jeff Manus today, 901-382-2363, or visit arctic-clear.com. Arctic Clear bottled water. Call now, 382-2363. That's 382-2363.
Join NFL and Ole Miss football legend Archie Manning for an evening of inspiring stories on leadership, perseverance, and greatness. Don't miss Archie Manning at the Heindel Center in Senatobia, Mississippi on Friday, February 20th. Tickets are on sale now at heindelcenter.org.
But you got to be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 happy hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's been a busy show. It's been a lot of deadgum fun. We've been doing a little bit of everything. In fact, it's Thursday night. Got some more hoops on the horizon. You said the women's game's going to be better tonight?
We got, if I'm not mistaken, we got LSU visiting Oxford.
Yes, down in Louisiana.
It was in Louisiana?
I thought so. I hope so.
I think that one's in Oxford. Let me make sure.
Bruh, then Evie Van Pelt's in the wrong city. Wait,
you may be right.
Unless she's just coming off.
I know they playing tonight. I just don't know where.
You know what? She could have been down there watching Shia LaBeouf get his butt kicked during Mardi Gras. That would be funny. But before we get to Evie Van Pelt, she's the number one source for all things Ole Miss sports information. Just go to therebelwalk.com. It's always number one for you. Follow them on Twitter. Follow her at Ole Miss Evie. Follow the Rebel Walk at the Rebel Walk. And again, check them out if you love the Rebels like we do. The home of the Rebels we are. And by the way, you can hear that action tonight right here on these airwaves.
That will be at the Sandy and John Black Pavilion at Ole Miss. 8 o'clock tonight.
Damn. Now I'm so confused.
Unless the Score app has led me astray.
Man, you know what? I've been led astray. Today, remember?
You have been led astray today.
I thought Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were getting married because I got TikToked. And the video looks so real. It's hard out here being a journalist in this world. You got to fact check everything. Oh man. But the one thing that's never hard, when I get off work, if I'm going to one of my local watering holes or one of my favorite bars or some place to chill, I always know that I make sure I order the best. America's number one spirit. You know it. It's Tito's Handmade Vodka. It's USA vodka. It's 6 times distilled before distilled in classic copper pots, a very old school method that gives it a unique, very unique flavor. Slightly sweet, black pepper note. It balances everything out. You can be making martinis. You can drink a little vodka cran. I told you about the Harvey Wallbanger, didn't I? Little OJ, little Tito's, little Galliano. You can do anything with it. It's the best spirit in the world, and plus, it's all made from corn, naturally gluten-free. When life hands you lemons, don't freak out, don't fret, don't stress. Just make a lemon drop. Make sure it's with the best. And that's Tito's Handmade Vodka. What's up, Evie? Hello.
Hey.
How are you, dear?
I'm doing great. I bet that was confusing. I'm passing through Louisiana on my way to Mississippi.
Oh, girl, you putting in work today.
I am. So
Did you get to at least see One
game.
Punch in the Shia LaBeouf thing down on Bourbon?
I missed it, darn it. And I heard he posted bail and then he went back out.
Yeah, he was out in 5 minutes and back out on the street partying, man. I'm like, damn, go Shyla.
Yeah.
I think he's getting divorced, though. But that could also be rumor because I don't know it's real anymore.
Oh, well, I know. It's tough to know, isn't it?
It's just like, when something, grabs on your little algorithm, man, I don't even know.
You know what I always fall for, and I don't know why I do it, but there's the On3 Twitter, but then there's one that looks just as
like
real, which called No3 instead of On3, and that thing has caught me so many times.
NBA Central, that gets me a lot. That was one bad morning. I think Darian just started laughing. He goes, man, check your Twitter. You've been centled.
Just a matter of checking his spelling.
But yeah, it's just wild out there. And right now, it's a wild time in sports. We got baseball. We got basketball's heavy. Coach Yo's beating the brakes off of folks. And again, a huge one tonight. I like to start with the good. Let's start with the girls.
Yes. Okay, let's start with the girls. So, what about that beatdown they put on the Vols the other night and had the Vols coach a little bit?
She wasn't very nice at the end of the game.
She wasn't, and I just love it. Yo just throws her head back and laughs. I mean, and in the press conference, she said, we're all competitive. She said, I can understand it. She's either competitive and she was upset, or she's in a hurry to get on out of here. And she said, in either one of those, she goes,
very upset.
Yeah.
I've seen her very upset with those players.
And she said, I respect both of those. And I think I watched a press conference of the Vols coach afterwards, and she said that that you never know when they'll up and quit on you. And I was like, man, that's some tough talk from your coach.
That is. But you know what? You know, coaches are smart, man. They're better psychiatrists, at least, than I've ever had. Every psychiatrist wasn't even close to as good as Ernie Bennett, man.
Not the truth.
That man had me working all the time and wanting it. And then when I'd step out of line, you know, back then you could kind of beat the brakes off of young fellers, which they needed. But now that's probably on the point. But the ladies have been just absolutely tearing up. It's just 2 days after dropping Tennessee. Pavilion tonight should be bumping.
Oh, and
then Mulkey's going to be in town.
Mulkey's in town, and Stephen A. Smith is going to be there for the game also.
For real? That wasn't a thing that got me?
No.
I saw that too. I thought this was definitely an Ocho thing.
No, because, you know, when he made his comments about Oxford a while back, he made some kind of disparaging comments, and Coach Yo went on his show. And, I mean, I think Keith Carter and some other people on Twitter had invited him and the mayor, hey, you need to come check Oxford out. Well, Coach Yo got on the show, and I think he really respects the heck out of her. And so there he is. He's coming to her game.
Be careful.
Tonight.
Be careful, Stephen. He's going to come down there and say, I'm not leaving. We're now shooting here from Oxford.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, and I think he even mentioned that he was going to be missing his Knicks play in order to be here and be in Oxford for the game. And Mulkey, I mean, I tell you what, I have had, I don't know how many people sending me pictures and videos of the LSU bus around, you know, in Oxford. People are not, they're not happy with LSU. So this should be
yes, there's that guy
game.
Lane who's down there right now.
Yes. You don't think he'll show up, do you?
Oh, no way.
I think he's in the Bahamas anyway, maybe, or something. I don't know. He's somewhere. But,
damn.
So
he's missing his Knicks play the Pistons.
Yes.
I believe the Pistons beat him twice so far this season.
Big time for him to be there. And, you know, Ole Miss, because of the weather, Winter Storm Fern, and then they had to move their games and cancel games and shift games. And so they're in the midst of this crazy, like 4 games in 8 days. So they played Kentucky, lost to them, came home, are playing Tennessee 2 days later. 2 days later, after the Tennessee game, they're playing number 7 LSU. And then guess what? 2 days later, they get to go to South Carolina and play. So they've got a heck of a schedule. Coach Yo said this is tougher than the NCAA tournament. This gauntlet of SEC teams they're playing is tougher than March Madness.
All right, so right now I believe they're a five seed. How important is it to get that like a 4 seed so you can host a series?
Yeah, huge. You know, they were in the hosting conversation, and then they dropped that game against Kentucky. I believe Ole Miss right now is 8-4 in conference, tied with LSU and Tennessee. So they've beaten Tennessee. A win over LSU would be huge and would put them right back in the hosting. I think maybe they're just one away now after that one loss. But yeah, so huge game tonight. And it's funny, Coach Yo tweeted, you may have seen it yesterday. She said, got a text first thing this morning from the head football coach saying me and the fellas are going to roll up to the Pavilion Thursday night.
I like that.
So, me too.
Go Pete. Bring those boys up there. I love that. Now, the one thing, LSU's firepower, that's one thing I know that Kim Mulkey always is. They can score, and they've been, I think, leading the nation in scoring this year, or close to it.
Yeah, they have. They're formidable, and I want to see what she's wearing. I want to see how she. I want to see how she acts. I would like it if we just go ahead and have Ole Miss jump on them early, and But Cody McMahon for Ole Miss, I'm telling you,
she's a stud.
She is special, and we put an article out on her yesterday. Coach Yo, who's been around a lot of very talented basketball players, and I don't know that I've heard her say this. She described her as a generational talent.
Dang.
And that's big words coming from
Coach Yo.
Coach Yo, yeah.
So this is what I'm kind of thinking about. With that high-paced tempo offense of LSU, they've been off 5 days. Y'all played through. This will be your 3rd game in 6 games. How worried? I mean, Are the rotations maybe going to be a little bit tighter? Is Coach Yo worried about the fact that it's, physically exhausting and you're going to have a very fresh and angry LSU team?
See, I don't think so. Maybe it's kind of like when we saw in the playoffs, the team who had to bye didn't do as well in in the football playoffs. I think
playing well. Let's keep playing.
Yeah, let's keep playing. And I think they're a very good conditioned team. They're a very hardworking team. I want to see how Sarah Chinu is doing. She went down against Tennessee, and in the media, we all thought, "Oh man, that's ACL," but it wasn't. It wasn't, and I think they rested her the rest of the game. And Coach Yo said she could have gone back in. She likely would have been in double digits if she would have stayed. But yeah, that's a really good question. They're rested and we're not. But you know what? Ole Miss is gritty.
And they're also home court advantage is something that's real. I think they haven't lost a single game at home this year.
Yes, exactly. So you're right. That Mulkey's offense is something else. But you know what? What's Yo's motto? We defend. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a really, really interesting matchup. And like you say, huge ramifications for Ole Miss in terms of hosting. Because, you'd get the first two games there in Oxford. That would be just, phenomenal for them.
Well, there's a great feeling, I think, tonight. Kim Mulkey in town. Everybody's wondering what she's wearing. Everybody can't wait to see how crazy the crowd is. Pete and the ball players are going to be up in the house. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you can also catch all the action right here. I'm just curious, how's Chris Beard feeling?
Oh, I don't think he's feeling quite as good. And I tell you what,
is that eight straight
game, now? And that game against A&M last night was just man,
Punch
who
in
have
the
led
gut.
for the majority of the game, and then Malik Dia, who was having a hell of a game, went down in the latter, last couple of minutes, and that really, I think, ended up being the difference in the game. But to have led for so much of the game, I don't know the actual minutes, but yeah, that was a tough one. So they play Florida next, so it doesn't get any easier. And we'll just see how they respond. There was a lot on the line last night in that game. And for A&M, A&M was in the midst of a, I think, 4 or 5 game losing streak. And so their tournament chances, they needed to win that game. So it was a big one. And tough break for Ole Miss.
Golly, 28 minutes they led straight.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I'm driving, or
no. I because that was on my side television because I didn't bet on it, but I was paying attention. It's like, damn, they're not going to blow this, are they?
No way. But then, that was just that was refreshing. That's you want to see how they're going to respond to that, because that was a really tough one.
Now, Chris is obviously extremely frustrated. It's going to be, I'm glad I'm not at practice. I'm kind of curious, though. How's old Mike doing? Feeling pretty good about his team?
I think Mike's feeling pretty good about his team. Run ruled Jackson State yesterday. And
beat up on Nevada.
5-0. Got, I think, Missouri State coming in for 3 games this weekend. But yeah, I think what we all thought, we knew that you got Hunter Elliott back on Friday nights. You got Cade Townsend in on Saturdays. He looked good. Both those looked good. Didn't quite know what you were going to get from Will Libbert. He's the Missouri transfer who's the Sunday starter. He looked good. So I think he's what they thought that he would be. I think Dom Decker, the hitter from Murray State, he's looked good. But how about, Tristan Becerra, I think, hit a couple of home runs. Member of the Italian outfield, hit a couple of home runs.
Didn't Dom Decker, work that walk where they got the walk-off by Udemar?
Yes. And, it's really, it's cool to have him on our team instead of, like he came in with the Murray State Racers last year and
Yeah, I wasn't
regional.
thinking about the regionals. That's still painful, but yeah, it's good to have Dom.
It is. It is. And Utermark's doing great. Furnace. So I think Mike's got to be feeling pretty good. I mean, some of the, like yesterday, you had a midweek pitcher, Terry Hayes. I don't know as much about the newer guys, but I'm going to learn. And then I've got credentialed to go to, they play the Bruce Bolt College Classic in Dakin Park, the home of the Astros, not this weekend, but on the 26th, and they'll play some pretty strong teams in that, so I'm really looking forward to seeing, that might give us a little bit more of an idea of what they're going to be like.
What do you think when you look at the SEC just in baseball this year? You got no Tony B, which is going to be a different with Tennessee. It's very, very early in the season. I mean, the preseason projections for Ole Miss, I was like, damn. But realistically, have you been able to even look at baseball enough, or has it just been too much Coach Yo basketball?
Yeah. Coach Yo basketball and Trinidad Chambliss versus the NCAA, but
I really, though, can I ask you, I'm interrupting you.
Sure.
I know I don't have much time, and I know you're driving, and I need you to be safe and make it back all safe for tonight. But I was thinking about that. That felt like the most pointless thing the NCAA has done in a while, and that's hard to say, because are they trying to make themselves look so irrelevant and stupid that they just disband it? Why would you even take that to court?
Here's what I think. I think they are going to string together these losses in court and use them to go and throw themselves on the mercy of, heaven forbid, but of Congress, is what I think, and try and get Congress to intervene. And I don't see that happening, but that's the only thing I can think of. I just, and I don't know if you saw, but
the judge.
Man, the judge issued a show cause order. Explain to me why it is y'all clowns left before I gave my verdict. And so they're going to have to answer for that, and he could hold them in contempt of court. So Judge Whitwell didn't take too kindly to that. And again, it's like I think you and I talked about before, they literally put on no witnesses. And so
this is our rolling.
Really, yeah. It kind of makes no sense. I I got nothing except they looked very, very bad in that hearing. Now, somebody said, well, why were Ole Miss folks even nervous about it? Why, Trinidad had a good case. It's like, well, because Ole Miss has seen these things go south before, especially when the NCAA is involved. But Judge Whitwell wasn't having any of that. So, and Trinidad already, I think in Bet Online, he's now that they've included him, I think he's number 2 in the Heisman odds in Bet Online with Arch number 1. So,
which is, I thought, a little bit nuts because, man, I think like Trinidad would have been the number 2 quarterback off the board after Fernando.
Yes, I think so too. I'm completely with you there. I don't know. It kind of defies logic there. I know that of the he was 8th. He finished 8th in last year's rankings, and I think 4 of the ones above him are gone. And I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because I cover Trinidad and I've watched every minute of every game he's played. I mean, I know Arch improved as the year went along and finished strong.
He only had 3 turnovers. Completed over 66 points. It was 66.6%. I hate that. Never mind. Just 66% of his passes. And again, heck, almost got to like 4,000 yards, and the man didn't even play in every game because Austin Simmons was the guy.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I think maybe it's just the big name, the big of Texas. I'm not sure there, but I'm sure of one thing, and that's that Trinidad is probably going to be taking care of business early on in the season, and we'll see. I think Texas and Ohio State play, I want to say September the 12th this year. So it'll be interesting because that was a horrid game for Arch last year, just horrid.
Yeah, that was a rough way to start.
Recall,
it was also just a horrible offensive game.
it was just horrible, period. And then on September the 19th is when Trinidad will be welcoming LSU to Vaught Hemingway. So they'll start out first game with Louisville. So we'll have a couple of opportunities early to see him against some strong competition. And I'm really that. I mean, I think everybody's got to be looking at that September 19th matchup against LSU. I mean, it's just, and Trinidad, the interesting thing is the total QBR, that I talk about over and over and over. Last year, Diego Pavia finished number 1 in total QBR at 87.7, and Trinidad was number 2 at 86.0. And Arch, I think, was number 9 at 70.6. And so that was in the conference. So, Trinidad.
This Ole Miss schedule, though, is buck wild this year. Open up versus Louisville, third week, LSU. Then you have Florida, Vandy, Missouri, Texas, Auburn, Georgia, Oklahoma, and you close it out with Mississippi State. Damn.
Yeah, and I think you're on the road in Austin. You're on the road in Norman. So it's going to be quite an interesting season. And
but Lane, you playing at home this year or your old home?
That's exactly right. I mean, I just, that's got to be a game day.
It's going to be
game.
It
Wouldn't
has
you think?
To be.
I mean, you know what? I think game day is going to be in.
If we can get Katy Perry out there again, let's do it.
Oh yeah, hey, it worked. Yeah, it worked. Well, I want to tell you, Coach posted the cutest video of her little daughter on the little kids dance team that did an exhibition at the half of the Tennessee game, and I mean that little girl was doing awesome. And so I'm like, let's just bring them back for every home game. Let's have them out there for the LSU game. Let's just stick with what's working. That little girl was doing awesome, and it was funny. The way the dance teams dance and some of their movements. Her dad was videoing it. At one point, he's like, you could hear him on the video. Yeah, I don't like that move.
That's not one of my favorite. Yeah.
yeah, that was cute.
Oh, being having daughters and being a cheer dad was rough a few times in my life.
I'm sure.
You're going where for 4 days and the dudes are going?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
But Evie, I'm going to let you get back on the road, and I just want to say thank you so much for your time. Tell Stephen A. Smith what up. Dap up Kim Mulkey on her dress, and make sure after the game, Coach Yo is very kind and gracious in victory.
Yes, I am quite sure she will be, and I'll let that message be known.
Thank you.
You have a great weekend, and thanks for having me back.
Thank you, Evie. We'll talk to you soon. Everybody, make sure you go to the Rebel Walk, therebelwalk.com. It is your number one source for all things sports information when it comes to the Ole Miss Rebels, baby. Basketball, baseball, football, the women's game, cheerleading, gymnastics, swimming. I don't know, man. Whatever they got. Dude, they had a rifle thing, man. By the way, shocking that somebody from Mississippi had a hell of a good rifle team. You know what I'm saying?
It's that Senatobia effect we talked about a few weeks ago.
There's a few states in this country, like, I ain't going to lie to you. They're like, I get it. I'm from Tennessee. Like Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, everybody knows how to shoot very well. Very well.
It's just the contra effect.
And if you don't, man, Top Gun Memphis, make sure you check them out. Man, I'm on fire today. But we are going to do a little bit of hardwood. I got some crazy stories. So, do you know, eyelash, those fake eyelashes that women wear?
I hate those things.
Okay, yeah, they drive you crazy, butterfly, and they're about to do all this, and the glitter all off. Yeah. Do you know when they were invented?
No.
And why they were invented?
No, you know what else I never seen either? A dude be like, hey, man, she hot, but she'd be better if she just had some lashes.
I've seen them go get it done at this one little place where they make them look a little realistic and fill them in if they're too thin or something. Right. But when you blink and birds start coming around you because they think you another bird, they're freaking too long. They're too long.
That's real.
But I will tell you why they're that long and that thick, and who invented them, what year, and for what profession. God, I can't wait to get to Hardwood. We're back in 2 Shakes, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
You have opinions?
I think it's over.
Of course you do.
I don't think it's that simple.
Everyone does.
I got all the answers.
Hit us up on the Sissy's Log Cabin listener line at 360-8255.
Hey y'all, it's the Mid-South Sports and Boat Show, February 20th through the 22nd at the Agri Center. Come buy your new boat and make some memories at the lake this summer with family and friends. Premier dealers showcasing the newest ski boats, pontoons, fishing boats with huge show specials. Enter your chance to win daily door prizes. It's all at the Mid-South Sports and Boat Show, February 20th through the 22nd. For more info, go to memphisboatshow.com. That's memphisboatshow.com.
At the Agri Center.
Injured in an accident?
NST is the way to go. Call 68370.
For more than 35 years, NST Injury Law has been fighting for Memphis families. When insurance companies try to delay, deny, or underpay, NST steps in to fight back. No fees unless you win.
NST is the way to go. Call 68370. They've got the fight, they've got the heart.
NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000.
Air. We breathe it naturally. Simple, right? Not so fast. The air you breathe could be hazardous to your health. Don't guess. Be sure with a phone call to the Memphis Mold Inspector, the only licensed mold assessor in the Mid-South. Call the Memphis Mold Inspector to check the air quality inside your home and office. Protect babies, pets, new homes, old homes, employees, friends, loved ones, and you. Just call 901-292-7788 for clean air and peace of mind. 901-292-7788 for the Memphis Mold Inspector.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus in Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Your Memphis Tiger men's basketball team is back home for a huge conference showdown. The Tigers face UAB Sunday, February 22nd at 11 o'clock inside FedEx Forum. Join us as we stripe out the Forum for our retro game. 4,000 fans will receive a blue or gray Memphis retro shirt, so get there early and wear your colors with pride. That's Memphis Tiger men's basketball Sunday at 11 o'clock at FedEx Forum. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets by visiting GoTigersGo.com and grab your seats today. Go Tigers Go!
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Man, we've had, I think, a pretty busy show. Had a lot of fun. Had Evie Van Pelt talking about the Rebels. The Rebel Walk's awesome. Isaac Simpson bagging on the Grizzlies and the Tigers. But we did talk a lot about some studs that are coming up in the NBA draft and some of these kids that we're seeing around the country in the NCAA.
No.
And we've been killing it in college basketball, so you're welcome.
I want to salute my man, Coach Les Stewart, for the 105 Hoops mock draft that will continue to go throughout the rest of this draft process.
Wish I had it before the show. I would have sounded smarter, Jay.
Hey, I actually sent you a rough draft of it yesterday.
Bro, you know I don't look at my phone, man.
Yeah, I know.
I have this issues.
And I was hoping that you would because I sent it to you and Matt together in our group deal.
Dude, Matt finally got through to me today, actually texting back. But the thing is, like, people have to understand, I only want to pull it out when I'm gambling, but when I get off work, I'm like, yo, I'm off work. And if I don't put it up, how many calls do I get? People need me to do work.
Real talk. And then we've talked about this before. How many days do we leave out of here and we have to really wring our brain out just from the information that's processed?
I talk on here for 2 straight hours.
You on here
and then
for 2
hours with Mr.
You go do another
Superman.
one with Superman.
So 4 straight hours talking. Plus, don't forget, I have to talk for Chas an hour when I wake up. That's 5 straight hours.
That's pretty much 6 for me because I do 3 with Greg.
And don't forget, I got a 30 minutes Alex Trebek section.
Yes, I do 3
where she
with
comes
Greg
home
and
and asks me
Eli.
30 questions I don't have an answer to.
I do 3 with Greg and Eli. I join you for another 2. And sometimes I might come down there and join you a suit.
Yep.
Just depends on what the day is. But when I get home, I'm like, yo, I really don't even want to talk.
Just gonna chill.
Not at least for a few minutes. Just let me break it down.
Maybe you should date a mute.
No,
that's actually genius. Maybe I should. No, I'm just kidding.
If she can cook like you say your man Stan Moser can do, we can work that out.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know what Chaz got into. Like, she turned into like Betty Crocker on steroids.
Hey, you better keep rolling with it.
She been cooking like crazy, man.
You better roll
like
with
last
it.
night when we went to dinner, I said, "Why are we going to dinner, man? You ain't cooking." She's like, "No, we have friends. Don't you remember me telling you?" I was like, damn, that's right. Thank you, John and Charlene, for a wonderful evening. But we are going to talk a little bit of some funny stuff because I can't wait to tell you some crazy things that I've learned. But first, I have to tell you about I talk about my car every once in a while. It's an older school Jaguar S-Type 2002 V8. It's only got 80,000 miles. But I need to get a powder coating job.
Right.
But first, I need to make sure I get everything on par, so the damn thing is pimping. You know what I mean?
Rip out.
Because if you don't, ain't nothing about it pimping. It's just an old ass car.
Real spill.
And I love it though, because I think, man, the little Jaguar on the front, I don't know, man, it's dope. I love it. So
if you could change the Jaguar out and put and have your own self dipped in chrome and become the emblem, you would do it.
Dog. But the thing is it's going to Rick's Powder Coating, and I'm going to get it taken care of as soon as I get it. By the way, and again, let me just tell you something. This is a process. You don't just overnight have everything done at once, or you know what you will be? Poor and paying a whole lot of interest rates, and then you'll never get it done. That stage in your life where you're ready to go and get your car powder coated, Rick's Powder Coating has you for a beautiful finish every time. Go to Rick's. They literally specialize in automotive, ornamental, residential, industrial coating. They have 2 conveyor lines of the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South. Rick's can accommodate it all. Go to Rick's Powder Coating. It's locally owned and operated since 2002. Beautiful finish. Just drop on by. Give them a call at 901-367-2771 or go to rickspowdercoating.com. I just know that the young people, they do the internet more than the phone, right? Because do you want to know what they've done in this world, by the way, that pisses me off?
What's that?
I call a business. I don't want to talk to a virtual a-hole. I want to talk to the real a-hole who can hear the anger in my voice. Because I don't call businesses much. I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to.
You didn't have to go irate Macho Man Randy Savage right there, though.
Went virtual, how can I help you? And you say, person.
You know
I cuss him out so bad. It makes me so mad.
I want to talk to out there. I don't want to talk to no
I want to hear the woman that charged my card. Or man. But I want to talk to this a-hole. Know what the bleep this freaking charge is, yo. You put a virtual assist in my what? Sorry. Just a little sidebar. A little let you know I got emotions, too. Everybody can't be perfect. Hey, that's one thing I can tell you. I do let people know. That's one thing I can't hide. You know.
You don't hide those.
I can't. I'm not one of. I don't hide my feelings.
You don't even wear them on your sleeve. You wear them on your wrist like a watch.
Yeah. And I don't get mad often, do I?
Oh, you don't.
I'm always the most jovial, sweet. Yeah. Anybody ask me for help?
That's true.
Do I not help?
That's true.
I'll help. I mean, I'll do whatever.
Yo, just leaving the studio sometimes. We might not get out of here for another 20 because John gonna talk to everybody.
Check on them, make sure the family good. But the thing is, if you do screw me, I'm coming hard. Speaking of that,
all right, A-Ball.
Let's go to Hardenwood.
This is Access Hardenwood.
Oh, pull that down because I was this old when I learned this today. Here's the clip.
Shout out to Derry. I was ready for Hardwood.
Years old when I found out false eyelashes were invented in the 1800s by a French prostitute. Do you want to know what she called them? Do you want to know? You want to know. I don't care if you don't want to know. I'm telling you.
Now I do.
She She called them umbrellas.
Umbrellas. Bro, so girl, when you go home and your girl got them big things on, I would just say, oh, we don't have to go to dinner. We can cut to the chase. Let's just go to the back. Put them on. I know what you're doing. Hey, girl, I'll bring you some knee pads. Man, that got me. Cumbrellas.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard on the show.
And the girl, did you see how big her eyelashes were? And she was taking them junts off. Dude. Like, what in the hell made her research that? Like, her man be like, yeah, man, who invented them damn things?
I don't know, but you should correspond back with her, and you should get her on the show. We can talk more
funny.
about this.
She's funny. Right now, I'm sure there's like one of those beautiful, wonderful wig shops out there and do the fake eyelashes. That's like, shut the bleep up! I ain't playing with you, brah. You don't even know how many we move.
They sick of these content creators out here that do this type of stuff.
Damn.
All for rage bait.
No, now when I see him, I'm telling you, I got a new approach. I got a new line. Like a totally new line. I just can't wait. I found out that this morning. This is one of the things that I watched this morning. Man, my algorithm's funny. And also, they does show me like some very beautiful ladies. Wow, Randy's smart. This is kind of funny. He says, when and why were eyelashes invented? Weren't they invented for Caleb Williams in 2024 before the draft?
Y'all ain't right, man. Randy, you ain't right, man.
Bam!
That's hard, man.
See, the thing is also Caleb don't realize he reached out and he was like, I want them to do my nails at Rick's Powder Coat. And I'm like, nah, bro, it ain't metal. Just go to like the local salon. If you see a little Asian lady, it's usually a good one. Trust me.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you. I walked in one salon, I'm like, no, man, Chaz, we ain't going in here. Let's go. She's like, why? It's like, they ain't no... Look. Trust me. If I know what they saying, and because, like, you know, they talking trash, and then they say, oh, and honey, yes, we love you. Oh, you look so beautiful today. And then they go back, blah, 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 blah. You know they talking trash about you. I love it. And they give you, like, a drink, which is also hilarious.
Well, the upscale
and again, this is like certain people, like I'm like a general manager. This is how I...
Don't the upscale ones hit you with a little champagne?
Oh, yeah, they do. No, they got it and all that. But I'm telling you, just trust me on this. You don't, like, you ain't Caleb Williams, but I have a bougie wife who gets her toes and her nails done like every 2 weeks. And I don't understand that. I'm like, man, they look good. No, do you see I need filler? She just likes it. But every once in a while, I like to roll up in that joint just now because it's just funny. Oh, you want to get your toe done? No, ma'am. I'm just here to watch.
That fool gonna whoop your
she
ass
like,
next time
you
come back.
stupid SOB. But I don't know what she's saying, but I'm pretty sure it's because like the face. Man, I can read facial expressions. I might not speak the language. But when your face starts going, and like, I know when Chaz is bitching, but I can't hear because I block it out. If you can learn to do that, your marriage will make it. That's some pretty good advice. I feel like I'm bringing the people all that they need to get through their day. Now, the Cumbrellas thing has got me off. So, also, do you know how many guys have had... You remember this old saying? I don't know if I can say it. You remember how we used to say, she smells like a French hua? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we can just say, oh, are you a French prostitute?
I can't even pronounce that old song with they had with the French hook. Oule foo shay à
That was close enough.
Lady Marmalade, I know is the name of the title, and they speaking French, so that's all I know. Shout out to Patty. I think that was Patty's song. Whoever it was.
I can't remember.
Whoever it was.
But I can tell you one thing. I wouldn't let a Georgia player drive a car again.
No.
Can I ask you, what the hell are y'all doing in Georgia driving buck-ass wild?
Them the dudes that need a Uber sponsorship and a lift and the whole deal.
That is actually the funniest thing. Uber needs to come out with a spoof and then be like, we're here to save college football in Georgia.
For real.
We have now donated to the football team 64 Uber vehicles at their beck and call. All they have to do is go to Uber, your Uber app or whatever. Dude, that would make, like, that would push them up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it would keep 32 Georgia players out of jail. Do you realize how many people have been arrested for reckless driving in Georgia? 32 arrests since 2023.
And all
you know
them
that was 2 years and what? 2 months and 19 days?
Time out. All 32 didn't play football, did they?
Uh-huh.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't research the rest of the freaking school. I just researched the football
all
team.
32 were football cats?
Yeah, because when I saw him, I asked my chat GPT since 2003 how many Georgia football players were arrested.
These dudes.
By the way, the fact that I can do that and it's faster than anything, I don't use it very much, makes me kind of feel also stupid.
These dudes sucked in Super Mario Kart. If you got 32 dudes that's been reckless, they can't even drive on the video game.
Speaking of somebody who can't drive, we found out LaMelo Ball was definitely at fault. Like, you can see clearly in the vehicle that he jumps in front of the lane and smashes the car in a Hummer. He got out with no injuries. I hope she is okay. You're definitely at fault, LaMelo. And what are you driving a damn Hummer in the other lane, Holmes?
He don't even know.
He don't. But that I will say that Benz did take out his front left tire completely and probably saved her life because it veered the car to the right because he wasn't going right. LaMelo, you can go left with your hand. You can't get in the proper left-hand lane and put on a turning signal? Did you play football at Georgia and I don't know about it? So I feel like I've adjudicated a few cases today. Georgia, we're going to keep you out of jail because we're going to fix Uber. Y'all, the whole Georgia football team's license is revoked from this moment going forward, and you just got a sponsor for Uber. Like, where's your girlfriend at?
Ran her off the road. She don't get the keys. She don't get none. They don't get no car access, man.
Man. And again, just, I don't know, man. LaMelo screwed that one up. And I don't understand this. Cooper Flagg's NBA, the debut jersey, is going to sell for $1 million, it's estimated. My question is who in the hell gets this money? Is it like, hey, I decided to sell you my first game jersey? Did he give it to somebody?
I'm tripping out who paying for the meal. Who paying the meal?
Boy, they say it's Sotheby's. Sotheby's does not bring in crap they don't sell for like $1 million, bro. Like they don't. I guess they clientele are buku rich or drug lords. Because drug lords are rich.
I mean, it pretty much narrows down a group.
Because it's definitely football players. They go broke 4 years after they quit playing. Don't touch the dial. We got to make them money because you know they going broke. Let's gamble on the other side. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Available locally on your radio dial as well as around the world online at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56. Wherever you are, it's easy to stay tuned to Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Looking for sports in all the wrong places? Try the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland's Town Square. Fun, exciting, friendly, and comfortable with wall-to-wall TVs. 24 taps for all your beers, including $3 domestic and $5 craft pints on Mondays. Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 happy hour. Music bingo Tuesdays. Daily specials and online ordering. The Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland's Town Square. Highway 70. Check Facebook for daily specials and weekend music at the Owner's Box.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys, Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Incorporated, Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Sweet deals are meant to be shared. Celebrate love and basketball with the Memphis Hustle Sweetheart Package, including 2 floor seats with food and beverage at select Memphis Hustle home games in February for just $100. Visit memphishustle.com or call 901-888-HOOP to purchase your tickets today.
4.9 liter V8, 0 to 60, and I'm about to find out.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Right now, we usually jump right into gambling. I don't know how I missed this. Thank you very much to our wonderful texters. This is insanity. It's not insanity, but it's like Cam ain't backing down. You know how he got kicked off BET, right?
I know that show got canceled, but I didn't know he got kicked off.
Well, they canceled the show because they said that he made a bunch of disparaging comments about females, and
he's been doing it since he banned the podcast.
Man, again. So he went back on his first podcast. It's the first one since he got let go by BET, and it dropped today. It's Giving Podcast with Sarah Fontenot, and Sarah asked him basically, do you feel like women's values get lowered when they have multiple children by multiple men? Well, Cam did not hold back. He goes, women's value get lower the more children they have, period. She then said, you have 9 children with 3 different women. His response was, well, I don't know about you, but the next guy is definitely going to have to love her. She got 5 kids now, 4 by me. Basically talking about Kia Proctor, who had 1 baby before him and then 4 with him. And then he basically just went on. He goes, women, if you want to hold your value, don't have kids. Bro.
It's a discussion that really ain't really for the happy hour.
No, what I'm just saying is he going in, man.
He's been doing this for a good while. And you mentioned, what was her name, Sarah Fontenot. She's been on this show before, and I thought it was the same conversation that they had like a year or so ago, where she basically told him, because of what he said, that she called him a low vibrational human.
Yeah, she did.
Okay,
I saw that was a year ago, though.
Okay,
This was a different.
This is a new episode.
I guess now he's going full-born misogynist, like on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, because he has his.
Is he trying to get released by
sports
ESPN?
joint? He has a sports joint, and then the Funky Friday is where they go to the personal stuff and where we. Was just talking about
Sharp lost his job for dealing with a OnlyFans chick. You know,
I don't know what's up with Cam on that though, but I don't really watch the Funky Friday show because it's that. But when he does his sports stuff, he's great. But I was unaware that BET was like, nah, we couldn't record on that because I don't think that show was really getting much traction.
Did show how many females actually watched it though.
Well, I mean, a lot of women watch BET.
When more of your audience is wanting to throw this dude up and
you know what they found out?
How did they do the witches? They burn him at a stake.
Yeah.
Right now, you better be careful, Cam.
And you know what they found out? He didn't know how to pronounce the word eclectic.
Oh yeah, that was funny actually. That was good. I liked that. But man, I'm kind of curious, man. We taking South Florida and land. It dropped it to 7.5 for some reason. Money's pouring on Memphis.
I mean, well, why would we?
Do I hold or do I pull?
You know what, John? You know what? I'm gonna save my money. The agony of dealing with Memphis tonight.
Well, I love the Clippers and the Nuggets over 226.5.
I do love that, and I also love.
They came back. They're going to come back rested. That was stroke going. That should be good,
and
man.
I also love Cade Cunningham on the combo of 40 and a half
in New York.
40 and a half for Cade and 36 and a half for Jalen. I got both of them on the over.
Both of them. You heard it from him. He got both of them. By the way, do you know if you need to sell your house, I used to tell you about Bill.
Shout out to Bill.
But who's her? I'm telling you. Call my wife.
Yeah, call Chaz.
Over at Moss Real Estate. She's the broker. Baby. Man, give her a call. She will sell your house. She will find your house. She will buy you a new house. She will take care of you like you would want to be treated.
Not Randy Moss, but they'll get you taken care of in Randy Moss type speed.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you right now, Chaz, easy on the eyes, but she's a baller when it comes to business, man.
Yeah.
She's going to get you the best price for your house, or she's going to get the best price for the house you're buying. Reach out to my girl over at Moss Real Estate, Chastity Harden, 901-281-6367. 901-281-6367. Can't believe I gave my wife's number out on the air. But she says, I'm ready to sell more houses, brah. I was like, all right, I got you. I'm ready to drink more Tito's. I want more money to gamble. Let's go. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Good luck to the Tigers. And I also wish good luck to me. Get out there and make the world a better place. See y'all on the flip side. Peace.
Not only can you listen to your favorite shows on Sports